Former PDP National Chairman Prince Uche Secondus, who welcomed guests to the event, declared that Nigeria has lost the essence of democracy. According to him, what exists are mere political platforms designed to grab power, not vehicles of people-driven governance. He warned that the country, under the current administration of President Bola Tinubu, is teetering on the brink of liquidation. Without the birth of a truly democratic political party, he said today's youth will inherit nothing meaningful from the current system.
Our country is gradually moving in a wrong direction to a place where you can say in liquidation, presided over by Bola Tinubu. We don't have democracy in our country. There's not. What we have is platform for winning election.
That diagnosis of impending failure killed Labour Party presidential candidate in the 2023 election, Peter Obi, to a deeper sense of gloom. Obi said that Nigeria's democracy is experiencing a rot, not rooted in PDP's failures, but in a broader culture of poor leadership and misplaced priorities. He said a nation's progress is determined by where it invests, particularly in health, education, and agriculture.
What differentiates a successful nation and a failed one is the choices you make, your priorities. Are you investing in the critical areas of development, health, education, and pulling your people out of poverty? Are you doing the right thing?
Chief Inyan Wodo, former President General of Ohaneze Ndigbo, who was a keynote speaker, described the country's crisis as the outcome of structural collapse. He blamed the situation on the 1999 military-imposed constitution, the erosion of meritocracy, and a crumbling infrastructure network. Wodo called for urgent restructuring, regional resource control, and a return of value-based leadership. Without these reforms, he warned Nigeria risks a constitutional breakdown before the 2027 elections.
We have very qualified Nigerian engineers and youths who can be transformed into a road army. This road army should be equipped by joint funding of local government, states, and federal government. There is an army of unemployed Nigerian youths who can play this role patriotically and efficiently, saving our state and federal governments loads of scarce resources.
Author of the books, Ike Aboyi, said one of the books, Wadata Wonders, interrogates the struggles of running a political party in Nigeria. He identified poor funding as the #1 challenge, pointing out that even ruling APC is essentially a one-man structure, bankrolled by governors and power players. Without proper funding mechanisms and ideological clarity, he said political parties in Nigeria cannot grow or sustain democracy.
The problem of every political party, including the ruling party, is funding, because they allow governments to fund it, allow ordinary people to fund it. So that is the problem. It's the biggest problem. Funding. Until they find the solution to funding, then nobody will be the kingmaker. The people who are the owners of the party will not be the kingmaker.
Also speaking, Dr. Abo Emmanuel, who represented the chairman of PDP Governors Forum Bauchi State, Governor Bala Mohammed, reinforced the funding problem, saying political parties in Nigeria lack stable financing and are driven by individual ambition rather than collective ideology. He argued that until parties are defined by principles and clear visions, people will neither believe in nor invest in them.
The reigning party is not a party. The APC is just a one-man effect. The PDP, the Labour Party, that essentially are supposed to be opposition parties, we are living witnesses to all that they have had to go through in recent times. We must first of all build our parties along very strict lines of what does a party stand for? What does it represent?
To build sustainable long parties, you have to have the discipline to stay to build your party. You cannot be the ones who hop from one platform to the other and then still be the same one who wonder why you're not building political parties that last. All of those parties that have lasted so many years, they lasted so many years because whatever the situation that they were enduring or they were facing, they understood that the responsibility of leaders is to build, to reform, to stand and repair in view that they are building a platform that can be passed on.
Writing books such as these requires not just an intellectual journey through history, It demands courage, discipline, and a certain moral conviction. I also wish to commend the author for promising to direct part of the proceeds from these books to the Ichaporoko Foundation.
From searing critics to bold calls for reform, the event was a mirror held up to Nigeria's democracy and a reminder for a change to happen. Political will must be backed by structure, ideology, and national conscience. In Abuja, I am Chimize Zedima for Signature TV.